Well, the South African Weather Service has issued a level 5 warning, which could result in heavy downpours leading to localized flooding in some parts of Gauteng, the Free State, the Northwest, Mpumalanga and KwaZulu-Natal. And residents living in low-lying areas are being urged to take extra precautions as there is a possibility of damaging winds, hail as well as excessive lightning within these provinces. The KwaZulu-Natal Department of Cooperative Governance says it is monitoring the interior of the province, for which a level 4 weather warning of heavy rainfall, severe thunderstorms and strong winds have been issued. Teams have been deployed to monitor a number of routes as well as regions that are prone to weather-related incidents, and these include your Newcastle, Dundee, Ulundi in the northern parts of the province, Jozini in the far northeastern region, Pietermaritzburg and Ladysmith, which is in the Midlands, as well as Kokstad, which is in southern KwaZulu-Natal. It was a cutoff low system which led to the deadly as well as destructive floods in April of 2022 within the province that claimed more than 200 lives. Well, the South African Weather Service has issued a level 5 warning as heavy rains threaten parts of Gauteng, the Free State, the Northwest, Mpumalanga and KwaZulu-Natal. And authorities are urging residents in low-lying areas to take extra precautions as localized flooding is expected. Well, to further unpack this, let's now welcome SABC News meteorologist Phemelo Zonke. Phemelo, it's great to have you with us in studio. Look, I did warn our listeners, our viewers, before your weather update to take special precaution because there is currently that bout of inclement weather. So what is exactly this cutoff low system pressure that is said to be responsible for this current bout of inclement weather?
So a cutoff low, it's one of the systems that we have over South Africa that usually brings us adverse weather conditions. And it's within the transition period. So when we're transitioning from winter into summer, that's when they're mostly common. I don't know if you remember when there was snowfall that was disruptive, that was also caused by a cutoff low. So they're normal at this time of the year when we're transitioning towards summer. But with them, they bring heavy downpours of rain. You get severe thunderstorms with them, cold conditions as well that are expected, especially over the southeastern as well as the eastern parts of the country this weekend.
Well, where can we expect the most severe impact in the flag provinces? And maybe take us through this graphics. I saw some level warnings that are currently in place, and we understand KwaZulu-Natal is currently on level 5 all the way until Monday. Can you take us through those?
So it's quite a few areas. So we've got KwaZulu-Natal, we've got the Free State, the extreme northeastern parts of the Northern Cape. That band stretches into the northwest, Gauteng, and also Limpopo. So it's quite a broad area that's experiencing this level 2 going up to level 4 and then becoming an orange level 5 over the Free State, the western parts of the northwest and northeastern Northern Cape. But I want to emphasize tomorrow. Now we see that band shifting slightly northeastwards, but then the South African Weather Service just upgraded and put Gauteng at a level 9 orange warning for tomorrow, that including the extreme eastern parts of the northwest. So possibility of those heavy downpours with localized flooding. And we say it a lot and people say we are quite repetitive. We tell people, when you get to a road and it's flooded, don't tell yourself, I cross this road
I know my car.
I know this road, I pass it every day. You don't know the road. The fast flowing streams, and it takes about 20 centimeters of water to make a car buoyant. Now you can imagine you're in that situation, you get your wheel stuck in that. You will be
washed away.
Exactly. Exactly, and we say it every time this happened, that you do not know the road. Maybe the road has even washed away. I mean, you get there, you can't judge really how bad is the situation. Rather, seek an alternate route. If you are driving on the highways, keep a safe following distance as well, reduce your speed.
I mean, let's talk about those warnings as well as awareness, specifically to motorists, Phemelo, because it seems like we can never do enough as the broadcaster, as yourselves, as meteorologists, even the weather services themselves. It seems people will still go on that trip that is unnecessary and then find themselves stuck within inclement weather. So talk to us about the current awareness. Where can people get additional information pertaining to some of the current alerts that are in place?
So the South African Weather Service has on their website because we follow what they issue. So on their website, they've got frequently asked questions about the levels that they issue and what impact can you expect as the ordinary South African doing your day-to-day. But it's also important to follow their warnings that they issue on their social media pages as well, just for in case you're not sure, am I going to be impacted, or am I in the region where it's expected to have those heavy downpours of rain. And also remembering, Alicia, on a normal sunny day, 120 on the highway is okay.
Oh, absolutely.
But today,
on a wet day.
On a wet day,
we've
so
already
dangerous.
seen some deadly accidents.
Exactly. Coming in this afternoon, it was insane to see how fast people were driving on the highway.
In that near invisibility.
Exactly.
That is absolutely crazy. So how long will this cycle of inclement weather persist then, Phemelo?
So it's still going to be around tomorrow, especially northeastern provinces are getting the worst hit this time. So tomorrow is shifting slightly northeastwards, now also including Limpopo. So they will also see some heavy downpours of rain in that region as well. So that's expected to last into the new week as well. So Monday we'll still see some heavy downpours, those northeastern provinces. So it hasn't cleared just yet. It's clearing over the western parts of the country, but it's just lingering over the northeastern parts. And that's what makes this system, I don't want to say special, but it's different from other systems in that it's so slow moving. You know, with your cold front, it can take a day or two, a cold front has moved through, but cutoff lows can linger over an area for about 3 to 5 days and persistently just bucket out, raining over that region. So you can imagine the ground is already saturated. Any little bit of rain, you don't even need more than 5 mils, it becomes runoff. That's the thing that makes them a little bit more dangerous than our ordinary systems that we know of.
Which is what actually what we saw back in 2022 in the province of KwaZulu-Natal.
Yeah.
Phemelo, thank you so much for that meaningful engagement here. And of course, you are cautioned, if you are a road user or a motorist, to be extremely cautious, as of course certain parts of this country are currently experiencing inclement weather. That was SABC News meteorologist Phemelo Zonke joining us with more details on the current weather warnings in some parts of the country.